be quite a difficult few weeks in terms of me learning new skills. This makeover is gonna entail me doing some tiling. I've never tiled walls before. These tiles need to come off because I don't love them anymore. So today the task is to get them off the wall as cleanly as possible without damaging the underneath. So yeah, I'm gonna have some breakfast and then I'm gonna start tackling the walls. Wish me luck.
What you gonna do when the rain is coming down? Nothing more to do when there's no one else around. Bring it back to the middle, push, take it back to the rhythm. Keep it up for good when the sky is falling down. All you gotta do is to bring it to the ground. Speed it up to your inner move. Stop, start, down. Nobody can get what you're going through. Nobody can get what you've done. Nobody can get what you're going through.
Damn, Daniel. Well, good morning. I don't think I showed you what this looked like yesterday when we finished. So, let me get my big head out of there. Yeah, I did that. I took all of that. All of that. I put on my Instagram yesterday. You guys have been so supportive. I put on my stories yesterday, like, what can I do? And so many helpful people said you can get these other things that aren't called plaster boards. They're called hardy backer boards, or you can get them called North Aqua panels. I think they're pretty much the same thing. Essentially, they're plaster boards, but they're really, really, really water resistant. I know you can get moisture resistant ones anyway, but these ones are apparently meant to be really, really water resistant. And also apparently they're made for tiling. So if you tile onto them, when you come to take tiles off in the future, they should come off quite easily. I don't know how that works, but that's all good. The things that I'm installing, which are the hardy backer boards, you can't just dot and dab those onto the wall. They have to be put on the studs because they're so heavy. They need like some sort of support. This is my little laser measure, so I could just use a measuring tape, and you can if you don't have one of these. This is just easier for when I'm doing work by myself. So using this, I can pop it on the floor and I can get a measurement of how high it is to the ceiling, and then I can go outside and cut that wood and it should fit perfectly in place. That's going to go on the wall like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them probably. I need to get these drilled into the wall, but I've run out of time today. Like, cleaning up takes so much longer than you think. The dust and the rubble gets everywhere. Good morning, team. It is the third day of this renovation project. It's turned into a renovation. It was meant to be just changing tiles, but here we are. I've just installed this stud behind this plasterboard so that it gives it support. So when I come to attach the backer boards to this side, there's like support, and then I can't bend the plasterboard in any way. I hope that makes sense, but essentially I'm just trying to get a seamless joint between the plasterboard to the backer boards and make sure that it's sturdy. I've also bought this silver insulation tape. I need to put that behind the pipes, the water pipes. I don't know what it does, but I saw it was on there before, so I'm putting it back in place. And I've also bought a silicone so that when I put my pipes through the backer boards, they're stuck in place and they don't wobble about. are about to drill the 2 circles into here for the pipes for the pipe work. Battery's fully juiced up. I've just had it on charge, so it should be nice and strong. It's got these really sharp teeth on the edge, which are going to create us a circular shape. And I checked this against the pipes, and it's just a teeny tiny bit bigger than the pipes, so it's going to give us a little bit of room to silicone and make sure that they fit through. So scared. Let's see if I've done this right. Oh, please Lord, please Lord, please Lord. These are heavy bumper. Oh my God, I've done it. She's only gone and done it. She's only gone and done it. Wait, don't let me speak too soon. I just need to move it across. I'm just gonna shift it this way. Oh. And then the top, I need to take the top plasterboard off. I could cry. I could cry. I've done it first time. Oh my God. I've actually done it. Of course you did it. You measured it out. It's maths. But it actually worked.
Time since I danced all night, moving through the lights. It's been a long time. Wanna take you out, we can make it right. Don't wanna be alone anywhere. Need a new love and I think that it's fair. I'm still looking for someone I can share all the things that's really goes inside me. Take me, baby, I just want
This is what the bathroom is currently looking like. So we've tanked, when I say tanked, it just means waterproof, but all of this on the walls is basically waterproof, but it's also a really good area for us to be able to put the adhesive down. Okay, so we're just trying to figure out the layout of the tiles. This is very important. Preparation is key, else you might not end up with the look that you want. I'm using the laser level here. It's been a little bit crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's straight. I'm using the laser level to mark out where the center of the wall is, and we've also marked whereabouts the bathtub is gonna go. This is the second layout that we've tried. I don't think we're gonna go for it because if you can see, this tile in the middle looks as so, but then we've got the tile on the left, and then we've got this tiny, tiny little gap on the end. Just gonna look a little bit silly. It's gonna be a lot of a waste of tile. This is the other pattern that we've gone for. So as you can see, the end of the tile is in the center of the room. I'm going to push that back so you can see a little bit better, but it's in the center of the room. I feel like we get less wastage because on the sides we end up with a slightly bigger cut of a tile. I think this is the design we're going to go for, and I think it keeps things a little bit easier because we just have to do the same cuts on all of the tiles, so it should hopefully be quicker as well. So let's get into it.
You got what I need, sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat, keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need, sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat, keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar. All I want is satisfaction. Make a move, baby, you got nothing to lose. Give me that good reaction. Gonna make it right, little like an offer I can't refuse.
Okay, this is how we're getting along with the tiles. There are now 5 rows in place. We're seeming to keep level with the laser level line, and then we're just about to pop the new one on top. So let's do a little time lapse.
The highlights, I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that's sweet, you got what I need, sipping.
Okay, we've just measured that end space, 42.9. We're going to come out and use this magic little thing. Rob's going to talk us through what he's doing. So we measured that first space as
42.9, and there's a 4mm gap between tiles, so you need to take 4mm off.
okay, so there's a 4mm gap which we're giving for the tile spaces because the tile spaces are 4mm. So we take that off the total length that we just measured, mark it on the tile, and then we pop it in, and I'm going to try and get as close as I can. Line that on top of the ridge in the middle, and I'm going to score it. There we go, so that scores a tiny little line of hair fracture in the top of the tile, and then pop some pressure on, and it should cut the tile perfectly in half. So then we've got the piece that we need to put on the end. Sit this on top, and then I need to grab some wall tiles, give it a little slide about first to get it set in the adhesive. Use what are these called? Tile spacers, just to line everything up in place. And there we go. Then I'm just going to tap that in place with the hammer, and there we are. We have it. Okay, in order to put the trim across where we're putting these tiles and then up this side, sorry about the light flicker, but I've had to bend this trim instead of cutting it. So I'm just going to get Rob's help now to try and shift this into place. So it basically goes behind the tile and tucks behind it just like this. So we're going to just push it behind now. Needs more than one hand because I'm holding the phone, and then I'll show you what it looks like after. We're getting there, look. We've got this little area all done. Very proud of this little work here I did with the tile trim. If you think about it, it's so repetitive, like all of these tiles, even did it all the way around here, behind the door, and it just got really repetitive and really just mentally draining. So Rob came in like Superman and he really helped me out this project. Definitely doable by yourself. Gonna take a little bit longer. Having someone on hand is gonna be like double team, dream team, get it done quicker. What I do need to do is, if you can see this floor, I need to rip up this tile today. This one, because we cut it to shape to fit around the bathtub. I don't know if you can see that there. And we were retiling the floor a couple of years ago. I had to cut that tile to fit around the tub. I need to get whole tiles because we are kind of claiming back that space. Struggling. I just had to cut some of the PVC pipe off. Now I'm going to put it back in place. I'm testing the bath. I've just put the shower on. Sitting here patiently waiting for any leakages. Overexposed, but you can't even see, but that rock salt looks blue. It looks blue, so I don't like it. This is Egyptian cotton. I'm really excited to throw this on the walls. I'm so excited. And if you can see it in the corner there, so imagine that next to all that marble. I'm so excited. So yeah, basically that's that. Then we need to grout the tiles, grout the gaps between the tiles on the floor. This bath panel, this is an MDF panel, which has got like a laminate sort of finish on it, so it's waterproof. To seal all of the exposed edges that you can see here. Yeah, that's that. So got lots of work to do. Floor grouting time. I think I showed you the tiles are all laid down. They've been dried for about 36 hours now. So all I've got to do is add this entire mixture of this floor grout, and it's a powdered stuff, which is apparently so much better than the ready-made stuff. but who was to know? I did a bit of research the other day, but this is the one that we used originally on the floor anyway, so I'm just going to use it because it's going to match the colour. Putting this in about 0.6 litres of water, and then I don't know what this is called. Oh, it's got a specific name, this thing, but it's basically like a mixer. It's a little bit easier than trying to do it by hand because this stuff gets thick. She gets thick, darling. I have just done this little corner in here. Sorry, it's the tightest little nook, so I couldn't really show you whilst I was doing it. But what I'm going to do now is clean up the grout that's been sitting there for about, it's been there for about 10 minutes now, actually about 15, 20 to do it quite quickly. Bucket with a sponge in clean water. I'm just going to get rid of the excess water. I'm actually going to hop in the bath so that I can do this whilst you're watching. I'm just cleaning off the excess grout. It gets very messy because this stuff's really dark. So I'm going to try to do like a tile at a time.